Hi everyone, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. So guys, this is the continuation video of JVM architecture. So already we have discussed session 1, session 2, session 3. So what we have discussed, all these things already I have explained one more time, then I will proceed for session 4. So guys see, so already in session 1 I have explained what is virtual machine and what is a type of virtual machine. So then I have explained what is the basic architecture of JVM. So what all those components we have in JVM architecture. That was the second session. Guys, in third session, I have explained what is class loader subsystem, because class loader subsystem is the first component in our JVM architecture. And guys, in third session only, I have explained how JVM is going to load our .class file in method area. After loading the .class file in method area, how JVM is going to create what one class type object. So guys, in this video, I will completely discuss so programmatically. So what we have understood theoretically in last session. So how the JVM is going to create one class type object, and how we are going to get all the information what we have loaded into the method area. Once we have loaded our .class file in method area, then correspondingly JVM will create one class type object. Right? So why guys JVM is going to create that class object? Because programmer needs to know what the information of class. Correct guys? So already we have seen so different type of information we have, right? For whom? For class guy. See, this type of information you may have in the class. So how the programmer will get all the information of this class guy? So guys, with the help of what class object, we can what find out all the information. We can get the all information guy. So guys, the complete thing I will explain today theoretically. Guys, I am such a type of trainer or such type of developer who wants every time the people need to understand code base. So how the things going to theoretically, so how it is going to correlate with our coding. If you understand the coding, then you can remember your theoretical part as well. If you know only theoretical part, you may forget. But if you correlate with theoretical knowledge to your coding skills, then you will what remember forever. That's guy my main motto. And guy, also I will explain one thing. So already I have started one what core Java class guy, correct? So the guys who wants to interested to learn core Java. So guy, what I told you 1 minute. So this guy, 1 second, give me. So I will show you. Give me 1 second. Okay guys, no problem. So I will show again in later. So what we have the what course content of core Java. So guys, already I explained you right in a couple of video back. So if you anyone interested to learn core Java, so guys, please ping me on my WhatsApp number or call me. Okay, so I will suggest you, because as of now 10 to 12 class already what over. So if you also want interested to join this class, please what DM me, I will reply back to you. So guys, leave it this thing. So my main motto is guys, how we are going to understand the code. Whatever you know the theoretical part. See, in the JVM architecture, most of the things are theoretical only. Right? But even theoretical part, I want to interested to this theoretical part also will understand with what coding. So guys, this video I will explain what how when JVM is created class type object, so how programmer can read this information, how the programmer can get the information. Correct guys? So this video is completely moving around that only. Correct guys? So let's move our first dramatically part. So how with diagram we can understood this thing here. So that already I explained in last video, right? So whenever if you are going to what execute any application, any class, see just like example is employee class, right? When we are going to run this application, then you make it what? Class dot class file, right? So this dot class file, guy, you can save it in your hard disk, right? It may be C drive, it may be D drive, any places. Once this dot class file is saved in your hard disk, then guy, what JVM is doing, you know? So JVM is instructing to class loader, hey class loader, I want this class, right? Then class loader is loading and storing this dot class file in our method area. Correct guys? After loading or storing this dot class file in method area, so guys, this information, what we have the information of dot class file, so programmer cannot access directly, because this information is belongs to what? Binary information. So programmer cannot be accessed directly, guys. So guys, you know, then what JVM is doing? So JVM is doing, guys, creating one what? Class type object. Class type object, guys. So that class type object, with the help of that class type object, we can get all the information what we have in our dot class file. Just like earlier I mentioned you, class name, right? Fully qualified class name, fully qualified class name with parent, then method, then modifier, then constructor, constant pool information. So whether class is what? Enum or interface or normal class. So that all the information we have in the dot class file. So guys, this thing only I am going to explain today with the help of code. So how, after creating the JVM class object, how we are going to get all the information. Okay, see, that means after loading this dot class file into method area, JVM will do what? You know, see guys. So guys, JVM will do create one what? Guys, class type object. Guys, see. So JVM will do, guys, class class object. Guys, you know very well, right? So if anything as per the object, definitely guys, this will create in our heap area, guys. This is create in our heap area. Just keep in mind, guys. This is creating heap area, guys. This is guys heap area. Okay, what the information, what the object they are going to create, that will under the heap area, guys, right? So guys, you can understand in this way. So guys, so this thing created by whom, guys? This thing created by, guys, whom? JVM, guys. This thing created by JVM only, guys. So guys, this object is created by JVM only. So you can write here JVM creating this what? Class type object. Right guys? So guys, for understanding purpose, I'm writing this thing. So guys, see, why guys, you need to know why JVM is going to create class type object, because we can't access all the information what we have in the method area, right? So this method area, whatever information, this is in form of binary information, right? If you want to access this if you want to access by the programmer or developed by you also, right? So that means JVM is going to create one class type object. With class type reference, we can get all the information, such like how many methods you have in this class, how many what variables we have in this class, all the information, guys, you can get. So I will show with what? Practically I will show with Java code how this thing happening internally. Because guys, see, every time you just keep in remember whatever you're going to learn here, okay? So all the things is what? Coding based. Because with the code you can perfect idea. If you know the code, that means you will become perfect developer. Then you can know what the thing is going to internally. If you know only theoretically, so theoretical is given so many platform. It may be YouTube, it may be Google, it may be an online tutorial. But if you know what coding part, then your what understanding will be what enhanced. Okay guys, so now we'll start our what, our coding section. So how the things is going on. Right, come here. So yeah, this is the first program of JVM architecture. That's where I will create one package. Okay, I will create one package, and the package name then com dot app dot java mine JVM. Okay, guys, finish. Guys, no. Guys, our main motto is will create first one what, a student class or employee class, any class, right? And in that employee class or student class or any class or customer class, you will have some field, right? Then you have some what method, same information. Already have told you that what dot class file will be containing. So method information, modifier information, your variable information, whether class is enum type or what interface type or normal class, that information, how many constant pool area. So many things we have in your dot class file. So that dot class file information, how we are going to get with the help of class type object, because JVM is going to create that class type object. So that this thing we want to what see here, okay? So that purpose I will create first one class get. Suppose class name get first get, not this, yeah, the class name will get suppose get class information by JVM. Correct guys? By JVM. Correct? So guys, this is our class name. Or don't put get here, or you can get no problem. So get class information by JVM guys. So we should have one main method, then finish get. So guys, this is our what? I have created one class get, right? Along with our main method. This thing we know very well, I hope. So I'm not going to explain more on that. Guys, see. Now our programming part is start. I have created one what class, that is get class information by JVM. JVM is going to give out to our class object, right? Get. See, I will create one employee class here. Okay. So class employee, because I want to get all the employee information, not employee information, employee containing method or variable information, right? So that's why I'm going to get one employee class. So what is employee, right? This is a employee class, right? So in this employee class, I'm going to create some fields, some method. So please be concentrated. It's very easy to, but it's very easy. So if you're concentrated, then you can understand very well. So guys, see private private string. Suppose this is a emp name. Okay, this is emp name, one variable. Okay, next will I can take what, same thing I can paste here what employee ID. If you have employee name, definitely we should have employee ID as well. Correct? So guys, these two fields of employee. Correct? So corresponding also you have what, one getter method and one setter method. Correct guys? So for that I'm going to create two methods. So guys, see, public, public, string, then guys, what? Or we can get one, or no problem, get directly you can write get emp name, right? This is also we can generate automatically with get set method, but no problem. We can write here get employee name, right? Yes or no? So we can return the name guy, employee name, right? Return what guy? Employee name, correct? This thing guy you know very well. So but only I'm going to create what? Some variable, some method here. Nothing apart of that. Then guy I can create one what? Employee ID. So public. Okay, we can write here suppose void, then set employee ID. I can write okay. So we can return guy. Suppose I am passing here int what? Our employee ID. Then 1 minute. Then again we can return suppose this dot what? This dot employee ID. You have employee ID, right? Parent class object equals to you know very well, get right? Very well, right? Yes. What is showing here again? Okay, because I have given your string. Right? So guys, these two things I have created. So some variable name and some method name. So guys, see, this is our imply class information. So that two information get variable name and method name if we want to access. If developer want to access this information, get with the help of what? Class type object. So how we are going to get all the information guys? That thing I am going to write in our this main method. Right guys? Guys, please be concentrated. It's very, very interesting. If you know this concept guy, then come to know how JVM is working internally. If it looks like a very simple, it looks very simple, but most of the thing guy, I'm giving a guarantee most of the students doesn't know internal structure of the JVM. All JVM is going to do all the things internally, they don't know. But I want to make you people as too much confidence about the JVM architecture. If anyone or anybody asks anytime, okay, do you know JVM architecture? Then you can tell to them, yes, I am master of JVM architecture. I know end to end. I know end to end concept, whatever we have in the JVM architecture, right? All the things I know. So let's see then how we are going to what? Get all the information with the help of our class type object. Guys, see. So we have got class, right? Yes or no? Dot. You can see guys, we have one method guys. In this class list object, we have one method that is guys hot name. Yes or no? That is hot name. So guys, we can call this hot name. And guys, we need to pass our class name. Whatever class name guys, this is employee our class name. Correct? So guys, we can come here and you can put here because this guy a string type, right? This is the argument is expect a string. What a string type? That's why I am passing here our employee class, because once you're going to run the application employee class, definitely dot class file will generate of employee class only. Yes or no? So guys, this is one thing. But guys, whenever if you're going to call this method for name, so where you can hold this result after loading this information, where you can hold this information, guys. So that's why guys, I'm going to hold this information as what? Good guys? Guys? Yes or no? Good guys? Guys, this thing it wants to throw, because sometimes if you're not able to find the class, okay, that time directly you can write what? Throws exception. Yes or no? Throws exception, guys. Not class found exception, guys. You can write exception. If you write exception, it's good because it's a parent class. It can pick any type of exception, right? Guys, that thing you keep in mind, right? Yes. Guys, see, after writing this first line, you understood what you are going to do here. So you are going to call our what? Class, employee class, and that means it's loading the class, guys. Yes or no? It's loading the class, right? After loading class, only J will come to know how many variables, how many methods we have in corresponding class. Correct, guys? Yes. Guys, see. Now, if I am going to find, guys, what? All the methods. See, in this class we have two methods, right? One get name, get employee name, and get set employee ID. Yes or no? We have two methods. So guys, how we are going to get all the method information, guys? So guys, that's purpose we have, right, one method, guys. The method is named what? Get declared method, guys. In our class of object, in class we have one method that is get declared method. So guys, we can call like c dot. You can see get get what? Declared. Get declared. This is an array of method, guys, because in your class maybe more than one method. Okay, it is a what? Array of a method. Get declared method. You can see anywhere, guys. See, guys, this one get declared method, because this is the array type of method, right? Because in your class maybe more than one method as well. That's why, guys, we can call this method. Yes, yes. So guys, after calling this method, definitely once if you call this method, you will have some result, right? So guys, how you are going to hold this information, this method information, that that purpose we can write, guys, what? Method, array of method, right? Array of method, and we are going to hold in suppose m variable, correct? Guys, see, this method is, you know one thing, this math array of method is available our java.lang.reflect package, guys. I can show you it wants to import. See, guys. So guys, you can see, so java.lang.reflect.method, this class, this is, guys, right? So guys, see, you know very well, guys. So in your class, in your employee class, you have two methods. One is get employee name, and second is set employee ID. So guys, that is the array of the method, right? So how you are going to read this all the method information, guys? You know very well. So you can use one what, guys? For loop. So I'm going to here for each loop, guys. So don't confuse, because I'm going to read the all method name, guys. Okay. So guys, so what we have? So method m1, okay, this method is our m, right? This method is our m, right? Right, guys? Then it return, guys, what is out our m1, right? as of now it's showing here. Yes, okay, because this is a method tab, right? So guys, this is our what information how we are going to read from method array, right? So this thing it will print how many methods we have in our employee class. Okay, I hope you understood. This will get done first thing. Then guys, I am going to read all the fields, whatever the fields we have in the employee class. Guys, see, for that purpose, you need to understand or also you should aware about we have one field class, guys. We have one field class that is also available in our reflect package. Right, guys? See what I am doing here. Guys, please be concentrated. It's very easy, guys, but you need to understand. So, first I need to call guys our method. So just like that, C dot. Okay, in same our class type object we have, right. In this class guy, in class type class we have one method that is get declared field. Just like get declared methods, we have one method that will return our all the fields what we have in our respective dot class. Yes or no? So let's see, you can write here get declared. What get declared, get declared guys, get declared fields. You can see anywhere, guys. See that is get declared fields because this is also guys array of the fields, right? Guys, see. So guys, after calling this method, you need to hold this information, right? So same like a method. So guys, we can write field of array and we're going to store guys in our variable, correct? So also we need to guys import this thing, correct? It's mentioned, right? See guys, import java.lang reflect, correct? So guys, after what importing this what reflect package, then same way I can read all the field value. So guys, we know very well, right, how we are going to read all the field value. Again need to take one for loop. I am going to take one for each loop, right? So that in the for each loop we have, right, field value, right, field f1. Okay, what do we have the result in f variable, right? Then guys, we can print this all the field value. So guys, sys out and we are printing our f1 where we are going to iterating all the field. Good guys, I hope this thing you understood. Good, this thing you understood. So guys, that is the program, okay, by which we can read all the what method and all the field value what we have assigned in our employee class. So guys, first I will run the application, then I will show you the result is coming expected or not. It is coming expected or not. What we have what implemented here. Then I will show you some more concept. Okay. So we'll see guys. So now we'll see the application is running as expected or not. So run as Java application. So guys, see this response is coming as expected or not. So here we'll see first. So guys, total how many we have method, right, in our this employee class. So guys, one method is set employee ID and it is get employee name, right? This two methods coming as expected or not, guys. It's coming as expected only, right? Then guys, a part of that we have two variable, right? This is our employee class. One is the employee name and second is the employee ID. So guys, what we understood, so if we are going to access all our what class information, just like what method information or variable information, so that we can get with the help of our class type object what JVM is going to create in our what heap memory, right? So guys, this is the first concept. So how we got what achieve our all the class level information, whatever the method name, whatever the variable name, whatever the what modifiers name, what is constant pool area, what is what whether class is what enum type, interface type or normal class. So whatever the information if you want to what get, so you can get with the help of our class type object what JVM is going to get in our heap memory. So guys, then one more question you may arise and you may think that, so what the question guys, so for every loaded dot class, so every loaded dot class file only one class object will be created by JVM, even though we are using that class multiple times in our program guide. Even if you are going to create multiple times our employee object, but JVM is going to create only one time dot class, not dot class, they are going to create class type object only one time. So what I have told guys, once again, please listen carefully guys. So for every loaded dot class file, only one class object will be created by JVM. Even though guys, we are using that class multiple times in our program, in our code guys. That thing guys, I will explain. So suppose if you are going to what? If you are going to use the multiple times the class, right? Suppose imply 1, imply 2, right? If you're going to get multiple times that class, but our JVM will create only one time class type of object here. So that proof I will explain now. So already you have seen this guy. So with the help of our class type of object, how we can get all the information of our dot class, right? Guys, then next question. So it will create only one class object. I will show guys with an example. Okay, so guys, please be concentrated. So this thing I am going to comment now. This is not required now. Okay. So guys, see, for that what I am going to do, I will create guys two employee object. Two times I will take employee object and then I am going to compare. So both the employee hash code are same or not. If hash code are same, that means what we understood. So JVM is going to create only one class object. Okay, please be concentrated. So guys, suppose we have employee, correct? Employee what? Employee E1 equals to what? New employee, right? Right? Yes. So guys, see, if I have created one employee object, right? Then guys, if you are going to access the class, if you are going to access the class guys, so you know very well, right? So in our what object class, we have one method there, get class, right? So guys, e1 dot get class method there, not see get class method there. Yes. So we can find the our class name, right? Whatever we have class, and then guys, that what result we can store in our what class type object. Yes or no? So guys, class type object, right? So guys, this thing I have find out with the help of our what this object, right? Guys, same thing if I am going to create some other employee object here, just like that. So this time we have E2 employee, right? And guys, this time we have C2 class object, right? And guys, this time E2 dot our class object, right? Yes or no guys? This time we have E2 our employee object. So guys, with this method called get class, we got what the class. Yes or no? We got class, and then we are going to hold in our class type object. Okay, then how we are going to compare? So guys, see, if the hash code of both employee means both, what I'm going to call this imply 1 and imply 2. Both if holding same class type, that means holding the same hash code, they'll come to know what the JVM is going to create only one class type object. Yes or no? That means that our C1 equal to C2. Yes or no? If our class type C1 equal to class type of C2, that means what we understood, so JVM has created only one class type object. Yes or no? If we have more than what, if we have more than two objects, then it cannot be same guy. So guys, for that purpose I can print some statement, right? Okay, this is all. And in this I am going to find out hash code of class type object 1, that's C1. So guys, how we can do C1 dot what guys, hash code, right? We have one hash code match in our object class, right? So with this we can find the hash code of our first class type object. The same thing we can do for what, other class type object. Come here guys and say if C2 dot, right, if C2 dot hash code, both are equivalent guys, both are equivalent, that means we'll come to know only one object has created by JVM in heap memory guys. So we can check this thing also with our one print statement, right? This out guys, C1 equals to C2, right? If it will equal to C2, that means we can understood both hash code will be same there. So we have created only one what, class object for multiple what, multiple times of our class, right? Yes or no guys? So guys, in front of you I will run the application. This result is coming as expected or not, what I have explained to you. So that definitely hash code will be same guys. So whatever the hash code, but it will be same only. Just guys see, run as Java application. Guys see, so both the hash code guys, whatever we are going to see here. So E1, because this is guy imply class first object, right? So E1 dot get class, and guy E imply E2, so E2 dot get class. So guys, we can see here both the hash code guys, because this hash code belongs to this employee and this hash code belongs to this employee, but even guy both are same. That's why guy also you could see here the system dot out println C1 equal to C2, real is true. So guys, with that what we understood, okay, with that what we understood, come here I will explain with diagram, then we'll come to know that very easily guys. Guys see, this is the guy, suppose imply object 1, this is guy E1, okay? This is E1, right? And guy E1 guy. So first I will refer, you understand, this is referring to imply object 1. So let's see, for this guy we have created one what, class type object. Yes or no? We have created one class type object, right? This is guy what, class object, okay? Class type object, okay? Okay, so that is referred our what, C1, okay? That is our guy C1. I hope you understood. I hope you understood, right? C1. Guys, same thing. If we have guy other employee, if we have other employee, right? we have other employee. So guys, this is our E2. Yes or no? This is our E2, right? And guys, this E2 also, this is first E2 guys. This object is our E2, right? Right. And guys, you can see this E2 guy also refer guy same class type object. Yes or no? This E2 also refer same class type object. How we have how did you see guys? Already we have seen this thing, right? So this one guy C2. Yes or no? This one guy C2 only, right? Okay, what you understood? Even if you are going to use multiple times that dot class file, but JVM is going to create only one class type object. Got it, guys? For every loaded dot class file, only one class object will be created. Okay, by JVM guy. That thing keep in mind. This is very important. Most of the candidate didn't know. Most of the student didn't know this concept. Most of the employee also who is working in the company, he doesn't know this thing. He doesn't know this thing. Okay, so even though we are using that class multiple times, we have already seen, right? So that class we are going to use multiple times. So this is imply 1, guy, then imply 2. If also you can use imply 3 also, imply 4 in your application, in your code. How many times you are going to use this class? But JVM will create only one what class type object to get all the information what we have in the this class. In employee class, whatever information we have, so JVM will create only one class type object, and with that you can get all the information. That is guys main important point. What you should remember. Okay, guys, that is the our what video discussion guide. So every loaded dot class file, only one class object will be created by the JVM. Even if you are going to use this class multiple times in your application, in your project. Right guys? So that is the complete information about how JVM is going to create what class type object, and how the developer is going to access or programmer is going to access all the information with the help of class type object. Right guys? This thing get complete information about this fourth what part of this JVM architecture guys. So guys, if you like the video guys, please like, share, subscribe guys. Okay, so definitely guys, I will bring so many video which is very what helpful for you all people, or as your knowledge sake in the interview room. Whenever if you're going to attend any interview, so such type of confidence level you should have. You know the JVM architecture, how the JVM is going to internally work every aspect. So guys, that's it. We'll meet in very soon in next video with continuation for this JVM architecture of next topic. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.